important in sales. The last time we had a conversation here, I told you about the first 5 seconds. The first 5 seconds determines whether the customer is going to buy or the customer is not going to buy. Understand? So the first impression really matters. What do you say first when you go meet the customer? What do you say? Can somebody give me an example of what you say?
You greet the person.
You greet the person. Okay, so this rule, what it says is you have to start big. You don't go to a customer and you're like, hello, how are you? My name is this. No, you don't do that. Once you do that, that's what every sales agent does. To be an exceptional sales agent, what you're supposed to do is, hello sir, good morning. Today I'm going to promise. What are you promising? I'm going to show you how to get a house really cheap and easy. You know, you're giving him a promise. Okay, today I'm going to help you to get a house. Today I'm going to fulfill your dream of getting you something, a peka cake, you know what I mean? But you don't start by a low tone, because when you go to the customer and you start, hello, my name is this, I'm from Himfam, he's already down, because that's what all sales agents use. And also, it's simple, because if you don't believe in what you sell, if you don't believe in what you're selling, if you don't know what you're selling, then how do you expect the customer to buy it from you? You can't go there, you have in your face looking down, you're looking like somebody who wouldn't buy a land. Would you buy a land from Himfam? Would you buy a land from Himfam? Yes, you have to believe in that. It has to be on your visual. That's why I said it takes you the first 5 seconds. Sometimes it's not about what you say, but it's about what you look like. That's your facial expression, that's your body language. And believing in that you're going to sell it makes the customer actually believe that you would buy it yourself. You understand? Don't compare. When you go to the customer, before the customer asks any questions, don't start saying we are different from this way. Himfam is different from this, from that. Just throw him what you have and let him compare for himself. That is not your job. Your job is not to convince him that you are better than your competition. Because once you do that, that's a no-go area. Because once you do that, you start comparing yourself with another person, then he's going to think you're the same way. All the ills you talk about somebody else. People don't like when people come and talk bad about somebody else, because eventually they will think that you're the same. And you really have a small time to convince the customer. Okay, another tip I want to give you about selling is not about just talking. It's about emotion. Okay? It's about empathy. You have to have a feeling for the customer. When you go to the customer, you have to feel like you are the customer himself. Why would I buy from your product? Why would I buy from Himfam? To show you that this is true, everything you buy it with emotions, and then later you think logically. You bought this phone because it's emotionally, it's nice. You want the phone because it's really nice. Then you think, okay, the price is worth it, like your phone. First it was emotion, then it became logic. So you have to tap into this customer's emotion on why would he want to buy from you. And then you have that feeling, okay, even if you don't buy, I want to help you. Your job as a sales agent is not to sell. Your job is to add value to the customer. So when you go to the customer, you have to show him that you want to add value into his life. Because if you don't show him that you want to add value in his life, then he thinks that it shows that you have no compassion, you have nothing in your heart that you're selling. So you normally don't sell. Okay, this concept about sell me the pen. Okay, there's this guy, a very good sales. These things I'm teaching you right now, these are from one of the best sales agents in the world. They are the ones that came up with these techniques, okay? It's a combination of all of them. So this guy, did you watch The Wolf of Wall Street? Did you watch that movie? This guy is on Wall Street, he's, with an office, he's a stock exchange agent, and he's selling, stock to people, and he has Leonardo DiCaprio. You didn't watch that movie?
I know him, but I didn't watch it.
Leonardo, but you didn't watch that movie. Okay, so this concept about sell me the pen, this guy, he went for a job interview. He said he wanted to be the sales manager, okay? So they didn't ask him about his papers, they didn't ask him about anything. They just gave him a pen. They said, okay, sell me this pen. Can somebody give me a pen?
Okay.
They said, sell me this pen, sell me this pen. Then if you sell me this pen, you will get the job. What did he do? Okay, so this is how you sell anything. What he did is, you have to show them. He said, you see this pen here? It was a kind pen, not like this $5. He was like, okay, you see this pen? Imagine you went for you signing your first $100 contract. Okay, let me sell it to you guys. Imagine you signing for your first commission, okay? Or if there's somebody bought 10 types of lands, okay? And then you're going to sign the papers for the commission, okay? And then once they ask you to take out the pen and sign, would you rather take out a $5 pen, or would you rather take out a very nice pen to sign that document? Do you understand how I sold you the pen? Although the pen is $100, but I sold you the pen because I took you on a journey to that part where you are signing that $1 million contract. Okay, let's say you were supposed to be Adama Barrow now. Would you rather take out this pen, or would you rather take out a $100 pen? $100 pen. So I sold you the pen for $100, right? That's how we sell. So that's why they say now that selling is mostly because of emotions. People buy, you show them the picture. Okay, when I go to sell somebody a house, I'm like, picture you and your family living in a very comfortable house. Imagine you owning your own house. Imagine a 22-year-old child having your own house, holding your own papers, holding your certificate for your house, and you go, how would your mother feel about you owning a house? You see, you took him to that picture. So by taking him there, he already sees it as an emotion. So he's no longer thinking in a logical way. So that's how you sell anything. With regards to the pen, with regards to plots, with regards to anything. And sales, people think sales, they look down on salespeople. The most wealthiest people on the earth, they're salespeople. You understand? Sales is you trying to get a husband, you trying to sell yourself. That's sales. Telling your kid to go to bed, you have to convince your kid why he should go to bed. You have to convince your kid why he should read his books. Everything you deal with is sales. Even when you go to the market, you're trying to buy something there. You're trying to sell. You're talking with him. Okay, the price is this, price is that. That is sales. You understand? So sales is very important. Okay, now the people who make more sales, the difference, all the sales, everybody can learn about sales, anything you want to learn about it. But the reason why some people are having more and some people are having less sales is because the people who have more sales, they have concern about the customer. The more relationship you have with the customer, the more sales you have. If you treat the customer like nobody, then you don't have sales with the customer. So the people who have that empathy, how can I help you? How can I add value into your life? How can I give something to you rather than give me? In your face, it's like, give me money so I can have my commission. It's not about that. How can I help you? If I cannot help you, even the advice in sales that even if you cannot help the customer, show the customer someplace else to go. Then that will build the trust between you and the customer. Once it builds the trust between you and the customer, then the customer can even have other people that want something, then he will think about you because you added value into his life. So always expect something. Sometimes you go to, okay, let's go to the next point because I'm going out of time. Why do you buy what you buy? Okay, for the next 1 month, as sales agents, everything you buy, you have to make a list of the things you buy. Okay, when it's food, who do you buy food from on the streets? Where do you buy water from? And then you ask yourself, why did I buy this? What was the catch? Was it the advertisement that got me? What is the nice things? Was it that the guy was friendly? That's why I bought from him. So when you go to the market and you see 5 fruit sellers, why do you buy from one fruit seller? You have to start thinking. Was it because she smiled? Then from there, that's what sales agents do. From there, being attentive to the things you buy and understanding why you buy them, you'll be able to adapt your own ways. Your own self, you say, okay, let me use this technique to buy this. Let me use this technique to buy this. You understand? After 1 month of everything you buy, keep a track of it, okay? That will help you out. Okay, finish smooth, finish with a high tone. Okay. Finish smooth, finish with a high tone. Don't tell the customer 10 things to do. If you want a part of land, you go there, you start talking. If you want a land, you're gonna have to come to our office, you're gonna have to pay this, you're gonna have to do this. Don't tell the customer that, because once you keep telling the customer 5 things to do, you're gonna make his brain go crazy. We don't like that. Tell the customer one simple thing to do. If you want a land, please come to our office, we'll be glad to help you. Finish. Don't say, if you come to our office, we're going to give you up, you're going to have to bring your ID card. From your ID card, you explain that process, the customer will be lazy to even start the process. So your job is to make sure that, like example, you go to a supermarket or you go somewhere, if there are like 50 choices for you to choose from, your brain cannot handle it. You know, you want like one choice, you have like 3 choices: strawberry, vanilla, you know, chocolate. You choose from those 3 choices, you know what to do. Okay? Promote, the last thing you have to do is promote the conversation. You have a conversation with somebody, he gives you 5 minutes of his time, you sit in there with him. What do you say at the end of the conversation? Thank you very much, sir, for your time. You were very nice to talk to. You were nice somebody to talk to. You understand? Rather than just breaking the conversation, hello, thank you very much, and then go. That will increase the chances of your sales. Okay? So that is, I hope I was in 15 minutes. It's a 15 minutes presentation. Do you guys have any questions? Well, I was going too fast.
It's okay.
It was nice. You don't have any questions about it?
question.
Yeah.
Like concerning the marketing thing. Like somebody told me if you are marketing, you have to be always about your marketing. Or for example, if you have a customer, you're taking the customer for a site visit, you have to be professional. You don't have to be cracking jokes and all that. Like, what do you have to say about that? Do you need to be cracking jokes or you need to be professional when you're working?
No, well, it goes 2 ways, because when you're working, you want to be as relaxed as possible. You know, you want to show the customer confidence. You want to show him that you're relaxed. It depends on what type of jokes they are. You don't understand? You don't go unprofessional when it regards to jokes, because you can be joking about sarahules or fullers or what of, you know what I mean? We normally do that. It might feel offensive or it might not be offensive. You don't talk about politics because politics might be offensive, it might not be offensive. But cracking jokes shows that you are a confident person. It's like a line. You don't want to cross this line, because if you cross this line, it's dangerous. It's a pathway. But if you're a confident person and you're confident in yourself, you can talk to the person. Because what sales is about is your relationship with the person. The person wants to feel like he knows you. He wants to feel like he understands you. He wants to feel comfortable with you. So if you are somebody that is very stiff in your life and you're discussing with somebody, he does not feel comfortable with you. He's saying that you don't have confidence. You know what I mean? You lack the social skills to talk to him. So that's why it's very good once you do in sales, you have to learn about communication skills. I guess maybe in the next week or in the next 2 weeks we can do that. Communication skills. How do you communicate with the customer? How do you communicate amongst yourself? Before you talk, why are you going to talk? Are you talking to include value into somebody's life, or are you just talking for no reason? That is communication skills. To be a good salesperson, you have to learn communication skills, you have to learn sales skills, you have to learn about leadership skills also, and you have to learn about public speaking. So you have to be doing something like I am doing, so that it can boost up your confidence, so that you can know how to talk to customers. Maybe you might have a seminar where there are 15 people, all of a sudden 15 people come, they want to hear about your theory. How are you going to put words together to talk to those people? So things like this are things that a normal salesperson should be learning. So if you're comfortable with public speaking, if you're comfortable with communication skills, then it will not be a problem. But for standard low-level marketers, low-level salespeople, they are all the same. What makes you different? That's the question we have to ask. Okay? All right. Any more questions? But sales is vast. I'm guessing from now on, when you go outside and you meet your customers, you will be different. As I said, please start big, don't start small. Don't say, hello, I'm from India. Today, I'm going to show you how to easily get a house. Not exactly like that. Start big. When the conversation is going smooth, put some empathy into it. If the man said, why man Auma Harris? No. Auma Harris. No, why not know the balance? Because man is a small for Auma Harris. Why you make a nanka, show some empathy with the customer. And when you finish smooth. Tell him one thing to do. So buge care. Ni ngay def call ma si number bi o ma fekk ma si office simple bu ko wax ne ni la ko bi fi la gel bi fi la dang ko confuse ko. These are the 3 techniques. If you do this, then your sales will increase by force. Thank you very much.